Well, thank you, Yasser. Good afternoon. First, I wanted to thank you for your commitment for you to come here more often, more frequently. Just last week, we lost a regular attendance to the seminar. It's David Lambert, who often comes over here. Unfortunately, he passed away in Des Moines last week. And he has been a great champion in supporting hunger reduction, malnutrition reduction, poverty reduction. So I just let you know that. Thank you for coming. Your continued support is very critical. Now, the 2015 is a transition year. The transition from MDGs to SDGs. So a couple of key elements of that transition. One is obviously sustainability, and there's no doubt that we have to move to a more sustainable world, protect our environment. I think another key element is nutrition, hunger reduction have become even more prominent in the SDG. So number 2 goal is to eliminate hunger and malnutrition. So to do that, my first argument is, if we wanted to achieve the first goal, to eliminate extreme poverty by 2030, we must eliminate hunger and undernutrition before that, probably 2025. Don't wait until 2030. That's the key message I got. The second is to achieve the nutrition outcome, that we need a comprehensive approach. The balanced diet, by linking agriculture to health and nutrition, by producing more diverse food crops for everybody, supplements, fortification, all this matter. But biofortification fits into that picture very well. So there is a special niche for biofortification. So I'm a champion of biofortification. Now very often I have been criticized that I'm always only talks about biofortification. So Howdy, I have known him for many, many years. In the very beginning, I recognize him as a good economist. He's the first one who tried to challenge whether rice is an inferior good. I don't know whether you know what does that mean, inferior good. Which means that when your income increases, your demand for rice actually goes down, right? There was a debate in a very top journal, American Journal of Agricultural Economics. But when I joined IFPRI, I found that Howdy moved away from that to look at biofortification. That because from his study, he realized that it's not just a total demand, total consumption. That was his work 25 years ago. So it's a nutrition. So, and he began to develop this program. So he has become a leader, champion. He was a researcher. He is also very passionate about this program, but also is a stubbornness, persistent. He failed a couple of times in the very beginning, right, to convince IFPRI or convince others to get money from USAID or ADB. That's the first bucket of the gold, as we say. So the persistence pays off. I think, Howdy, we really appreciate your great leadership in doing this. Now, so how do we reach 1 billion people? That's in the next 15 years, or maybe even in the next 10 years. We have heard about partnership with the private sector, with the seed company. I think we'll do that. And partnership with NGO like Brock. So I think the partnership is a key way forward to reach 1 billion goal. However, I think, because I'm from IFPRI, just like Howdy, I also like policy in addition to numbers. I think policy plays a key role here. Policy research can help to identify successes. So where it succeeded, and how to scale up, as Mabo said. So scaling up is very critical. So scaling up is a policy issue. Then mainstreaming. I think I only heard 1 or 2 words from the panel, maybe Mabo. So mainstreaming biofortification, not only to our programs. I think more importantly, it's to our policy making. So can we mainstream nutrition to our agricultural rural development strategies, poverty reduction strategies, even overall development strategies. And biofortification will be part of that. And what I read is biofortification investment has very high economic payoff. So every $1 invested, you will have what?
$20 return.
$20. That's probably a very conservative estimate. And so once you have invested, you will benefit for a long, long time. So I think mainstreaming biofortification into policy making, into strategy development, is very much an area IFPRI and CGIAR can work. Another mainstreaming is obviously CGIAR. I think John McDermott is not here. I think we must make sure that the CGIAR research programs take nutrition, take biofortification seriously when they introduce new varieties, where maybe we should give them a scorecard, green, yellow, red, or whatever other color. You know, the orange one, we have to change the color. So we give them a scorecard. And when donors give them money, check the scorecard. If it's red, no money. Green, good. Orange is better. So I think that's another big element of this is trade, marketing, trade. And urbanization, I think Anne-Marie mentioned about, okay, how we're going to make sure that urbanized consumers can also have access to biofortified foods. I think trade can really change the whole picture, right? So even maybe 1 or 2 million smallholders produces iron bean or orange sweet potato, orange maize, or iron permanganate or zinc rice. But through trade, you will reach to billions of billions, not even probably more than 1 billion consumers. So have we looked at that? Again, this is probably beyond Harvest Plus work. So IFPRI can make sure that the trade works for biofortification of biofortified products. You know, the Harvest Plus is a program. Biofortification is a program. And I also have seen tremendous political wills to use biofortification to improve the nutrition. I was in Bangladesh. The Prime Minister from Bangladesh mentioned zinc rice. And actor, well, our program leader was there, so at least I have some witness. Then I was in Rwanda just about 2 or 3 weeks ago, iron bean, right? The Prime Minister, the Minister of Agriculture, Minister of Health, Minister of Cabinet said, oh, such a great product, iron bean. It's only 20%. Later I heard that 29% of smallholders have used iron bean. Then the policymakers said, why only 29%, not 100%? So that's their question. Well, it's not just Harvest Plus, it's them. I think Harvest Plus is also a movement. So I think Howdy and his team has created such a great momentum movement. I think we have partners here from the government, the USAID, from NGOs like the Hunger Project, and also the private sector representatives from non-ONIX and the public game. So let's all join this movement, make sure that we can reach 1 billion, if not more, by 2030. Thank you very much.